MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the center fielder, Dexter.
First offering
Fowler.
on its way. Left side, but well fouled.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Tanaka, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Now a long throw to third. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he misses it.
And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time.
Uh-oh, stinky.
The money in trash.
First pitch on its way.
Oh my God,
that swung on and missed for strike one.
I wish we had another.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
But why didn't I
hit a miss on the fastball that time? Out number 2.
Batting 6.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Marcell.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The back plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
0-1 the count. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 0-1 the count to Molina. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Judge. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Didi Gregorius.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. Urshela ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. As they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees into the box now. Jose Martinez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Well, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
This is line to left. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. The throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains at 0-2. Carpenter stands at first with 1 out. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hard into the box now. Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch packing, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one. Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well, but that'll be off the right field wall.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Popped him up. Molina is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, a double play. Colton Wong will stand in as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bump.
But that's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is in there.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Well, those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals.